Hello everyone, my name is Arun. Welcome to my channel. This series is a series of Linux operating system tutorials, and in this tutorial we will be talking about the creation of a user account and adding the user account to the sudoverse group. Alright, so let's get started. So first what you need to do is you need to create a user account, and then you have to add the super user. Creating a super user account is pretty simple. All you have to do is you need to log in as the super user, or you need to have the sudo command and then get the privileges temporarily. Let's say I want to create a user temporarily. Let's say I with the temporary permission I keep sudo. The command for adding a user is add user, okay, and then I have to type the username. So let's say I'm creating a username for my brother Ram, and I press enter. It'll give me all this housekeeping stuff like adding user Ram, adding new group Ram, adding new user Ram with group Ram, creating directory and copying files from etc, skill, etc. These are some standard housekeeping stuff whenever a user account is created. Alright, so next what you need to do is give a password. It'll ask for a Unix password, okay, and then you have to retype the password so that it's confirmed, and then it'll ask you for all these details, some of the details. So let me give it. My brother's full name is Ram Prakash Gunasekaran. Alright, and then it'll ask you for other information like room number, phone number, house, or all this stuff. You can just enter and skip all this, and it'll ask you for this information. Is this information correct? You just type yes and press enter, and there you go, the account is created. Okay, and now once this account is created, you can actually start playing around with this. Okay, one more thing, now to add the this user to the super user, you just have to type user mod minus a capital G, okay, sudo, and then the username Ram. Usually by default this won't work because you need the super user permissions. You have to type sudo and press enter, and that's it. Now if you look at it, now my account for my brother is ready. Okay, now to test the super user access of it, I can type su type minus and then type my brother's account. It'll ask my brother's account's password. Alright, and now if you see that it has, instead of my name in it, it's asking me put my brother's name in it, Ram at VBox. Cool. Alright, now as of now there's nothing in this folder. So if you look at pwd, I'm in this folder. So if I go to my folder, oh, I am in this folder. Okay, I am in this folder. Let's look at pwd. This is it, and now let's create a new folder over here. Let's say mkdir, okay, let's say desktop, and press enter. So there is a folder desktop, okay, and let's say let me create some files like say touch sample1, sample2, okay, 2 let's say. We have these files. If I type ls-l, there you go. Now you see that in this account I have two files with the name Ram, the names Ram over here. This is the username, and this is the file owner, this is the group owner. Cool. This way we have created. Now let's actually test if the user has user accounts. For instance, to check this, what we can do is just go to the slash home, the main directory, and list down. Okay, now if you type, let's create a folder mkdir sample and press enter. You cannot create the sample. And now let's say you type sudo make directory sample. I'll ask for the super user for my brother's account Ram. I type the password, okay, and now if you type ls, now you see, now it has the words, now it created the directory sample. Cool. Then there you go. Now my brother's account has super user permissions in it. Alright, so if I were to delete this folder, I again need to give the super user, sudo, and now I, instead of mkdir, I just say rmdir and sample, and there you go. This sample directory is deleted. Now let me come back to the main directory, clear this up. Okay, there I am right now. I type pwd. This is my present working directory. Okay, now to log out of this, okay, now what I can do is just type exit, and there you go. Now I come out one level, I come one level out, and then now I come back to my user account where I'm working on. Alright, so this way now what you've noticed is that you created a user account and added the user account to the super user. Okay, and then that's it. On the other hand, let's say I create another account without the super user permissions. Okay, so let's say this, I want to create this for my nephew, not my nephew. Yeah, I do have a nephew. Okay, let's say I do this for my cousin. Okay, so I need the super user command sudo, and then I type add user my cousin Krishna. Okay, so I just said type sudo add user Krishna. Okay, it'll ask for the Unix password, so I just type the password, again the password. Okay, so I was asking for his full name. Okay, that's his full name, and I can leave all this information. Is this information correct? Yes, it does. And that's it. And now if I type this command sudo user mod, okay, ag sudo, and then okay, if I type this particular line, I'm adding the I will add this user to the super user permissions. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. So if I just type sudo minus and then type Krishna, it'll ask for the password. Okay, and there you go. If I look at the present working directory is home Krishna. Let me create a directory, desktop. Okay, there is a folder desktop. Cool. If I go to the home root directory, and let's say I type sudo mkdir sample, ask for the password, and it says this: Krishna is not in sudoers file. This incident will be reported. There you go. Now this user account does not have super user privileges because I did not add that user mod command. All right. So this user will not be able to do any super user stuff at all. Okay. Whereas my previous user, my brother's account Ram, I can do all the stuff I want in that as a super user with the keyword sudo in it. All right. So that's how we create a super user and a super user account and a non-super user account, in Linux. The steps are exactly the same in any Linux distribution of your choice. All right. So that's how we go about with it. All right. So that's all I have for you all in this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time in another interesting video. Till then, take care.